It sound good now? Hello, can you hear me? Why does this happen every time? I just said, hopefully there's no technical issues. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? We can hear you, buddy. All right. So let me start my spiel over. Thank you all so much for being here. I said, let's hope we don't have any technical issues because everything's different right now. Technical issue to start. That's what happens. But here we are. We're good. New set. As you can see, I'm no longer at a computer. I don't look like an idiot in front of a webcam anymore. Hopefully the stream quality is going to be great because my internet's upped as high as it possibly can go. So if I see a drop frame, AT&T is going to come out here during the stream. So Jeffrey Wack already coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Driving to Cleveland, forcing my wife and kids to take part in this celebration with you. Congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. I do also have to give a major shout out to Bobby and Sam at I Whiskey She Wines. They also gave me a super chat offline because I don't think they're going to be able to be here tonight. They gave a $5 super chat saying, your first super chat? I think this calls for a warm shot of Jägermeister. Nope. Not my department. I'll leave that to you, buddy. All right, let's keep going through the list, see who's here. Jay Wah, Moose76, Robot Scott, Joseph Brazu, Go Blue, Loch Ness, Amy, good to see ya. Amy was one of the originals. Thank you so much. Amy was here when I had like 20 subscribers. Thank you so much, Amy, for hanging around. Dippy McDip, Eli, good to see ya. The Linux Cat also coming in with a $5 super chat. Congrats on 1,000 subs. Love your live streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you, buddy. It's time to pour a drink, and I'll talk about what my plan is with super chats. You guys are already way ahead of me, but Guy Davis, good to see you too. Of course, Jason, the Mash and Drum. Thank you for the shout out as well. Oh boy, looks like we got Streamlabs turned on. Which I don't want turned on because that shouldn't have popped up. Give me a second. All right, that fixed it. How about that? Nothing but technical issues. Like I said, that's what's going to happen. So a lot of things change when you get 1,000 subscribers, apparently. I got a community tab now, so I can talk to you guys without having to put out a video to talk to you. It's really cool. A question I posted today was what's going to be the first dram I pour with the on the live stream tonight for 1,000, and the winner was Michter's 10-year, the single barrel. So that's what we're going for. Terry D. Much better than the last live, but I'd watch anyway. Thank you, buddy. And I just saw the comment pop up that you put on one of my videos as well. I appreciate that. So what do you guys think of the set? Obviously now it's done. This is set 1. My wife wants me way in the corner over here. But I'd like being more towards the center by the sign and everything. So I'm liking that the way it is so far. Hopefully you guys do too. Michter's 10 for the win. The Oak and Smokes here. How you guys doing? Good to see you. John Bailey, Nick Foles, Charles Ashworth. Thank you all for being here. OG Brick and John Whiskey Sipper. Thank you all for being here. Doug Tempest, good to see you too, buddy. Michter's 10. Now this is the batch supposedly that's made up of, you know, they use 12, 13-year-old barrels in this instead. So some of the single barrels are older. I just put on a Doug and Dustin, good to see you both. Thank you very much. Josh, should have gone with the Belcones. Yeah, I know. I'm sure that was you that voted for that, so. I actually put on a blind. It was a 10-year plus blind at my house just like 3-4 days ago. And I included the Michter's 10 Henry McKenna 10, Rebel Yell 10, and George Dickel, the 13-year. I thought it would be a good head-to-head for... They're all whiskey guys in my local whiskey community here, but every one of them except 3 out of the 4 chose this Michter's 10-year as the winner. It was better than the McKenna. I mean, they're both single barrel, so who knows, but... Another super chat from Joseph. Apparently you can also make a little extra scratch with 1,000 subs. You got that right, buddy. Thank you so much. So here's what I'm going to do for super chats. I don't have a whole bunch of these, but we'll see if it works without any technical glitches. But everyone does cool stuff. You know, everyone does a cheers. They drink shitty whiskey, whatever it may be. So I want to do something. So what I did is I went through some of my footage. Honestly, most of it was from one live stream, and you can probably guess which live stream that was once I pop this up. But I want to just play like a quick 7 or 8 second clip with every super chat I get. So Joseph, Linux Cap, Jeffrey Wack, and Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey Wines. This is the first one for you guys. Let's get the bottle pour. Oh my gosh, this might be a little more than I was anticipating. Yeah, it looks so empty. It looks so empty. So they're just going to be little things like that. Nothing too intense. Hopefully you'll find some of them funny. People who follow my channel and know me, I'm much more open and fun on live streams than I am during the review. So we've got some live streams here, and actually I went through one of Jason's videos with his permission. So we got a couple from that too. So hopefully you guys will find those entertaining. I mean, M10 is exciting, but Eric, thank you for stopping in, bud. Eric Waite said he may not be able to make it in. Thank you for jumping in at least and saying hi. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here to celebrate. And shout out to 60 of you in the chat right now. Awesome. Thank you all so much. Andrew Spirell's here. DJ Beacon, Dram Man, Kentucky. Thank you all for being here. Let's do our first giveaway. So we're 10 minutes in. I've got 5 giveaways planned at the moment. Let's do our first one. Let me switch this here. Giveaway number 1. Canadian Glencairn and one of these lovely, beautiful Bourbinsane Challenge Coins goes to the lucky winner, the first person who can answer this question. Whiskey Crusaders, Matt is here. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Eric Waite with a super chat too for $9.99 leaves no comment like a boss. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. Have a great dinner. Giveaway already, DJ Beacon. That is right. Canadian Glencairn and a challenge coin. Here's my Canadian Glen. So I don't know if any of you have used Canadian Glencairns before. It's kind of a hybrid glass between a rocks glass and a Glencairn. You don't have to just drink Canadian whiskey out of it. Thank God, because they wouldn't sell any of them. No offense to anyone. But yeah, so that's the first giveaway, and I gotta think of a question. Jason from the Mash and Drum also jumped in with a $10 super chat. Cheers, buddy. 1K subs is a great milestone. On to 2K. Thank you, buddy. I'm trying to, man, I try to keep up with you, but you can't. Jason's just too good. He's a real G. Richie Z in the house. Good to see ya. George Kaplan, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, so let me play another one of these super chats, number 2 for you guys. Woo! Look at that. It's been a long couple days, though. So not all of them are super entertaining and fun, but hopefully most of them you'll get a kick out of at least. So let's think of a question. So I didn't really prep questions for this, so bear with me. Let's see. Okay. My first review ever was What Bourbon? So I did an introduction video about myself, but the first one that pops up in my chat to answer correctly is going to win this set. My first review ever. Professional grade, Captain. You got that right, buddy. Nope, not yet. Doug guessed Wild Turkey 101. Nope. Eagle Rare, Elijah Craig. Nope. Keep going. Keep going, guys. You can do it. No cheating. We're Russell's Reserve, nope. All things I have reviewed, but not the first. Jason got it. Jason at the mash and drum. Buffalo Trace is correct. It was a Buffalo Trace single barrel select. I'm sure you already have one of these Canadian Glencairns, Jason, but now you get at least one of my challenge coins, buddy. How about that? Hope you're excited. Buffalo Trace is correct. Good work. Cheers to you. Good stuff. So what is everybody else drinking tonight? George Kaplan got it? Let me go back and look. Let me go back and look, because if it's wrong, I'll have to go back and look and see. George. Yep, you're right, Jason. Actually, George did get it. Good call. George, sorry, you don't get a challenge coin after all, Jason. I know you're probably depressed about it. George, but you get a glass and a challenge coin, buddy. I know, Jason. All right. 65 in here. Wow, thank you guys all for being here. It was Moose 76. My newest moderator, the Linux Cat, says it was Moose 76 that was first. I'll have to go back and look after. I don't have the best setup to go through chat from here. I'm looking at the screen in front of me, so I'll go back and look, and I'll send a private message to whoever it is. Moose, go ahead and email me, bourbinsane@gmail.com. I'll take care of you, bud. Moose had it right away, so maybe that's why I missed it. It's possible. It's possible. I've been drinking, so give me a little break here. And my eyesight's not very good. I can barely see. So, all right. Now, I put together a couple short things, talking about my journey from the beginning to where we are now. It's been a long road. It's been a long road to get here, and let's take a little look back at my personal journey, starting from day one. Honey, I realize the baby is only 6 weeks away from coming, but I just want to start this channel. There's so many good whiskey tube people out there. I want to be a part of the community. Now's the time. I'll get way ahead on my videos. I'll have a whole stockpile ready to go. It's going to be great. Believe me. Trust me. It's not going to cost that much to start up. It's not, I promise. I just got to get a cheap camera, cheap microphone. That's going to be it. Nothing else really, so please. So that's what I did. What do you do when you want to start a whiskey channel? You go to Amazon. First thing we need is a good camera. This one looks good. Hey, is that the price on these? My gosh. Well, I am going to need extra batteries because I want to do on location stuff and I don't want to be dealing with a dead battery. Of course, you need good audio, so I'm going to have to find a microphone. This one looks like it's probably pretty good. This stuff's more expensive than I remember or what I think it's going to be. Gotta have a memory card too. I better get the biggest size. You never know what I need to record. Alright, let's see what it... Oh my god. So in the beginning, things were pretty rough. Most videos got almost no views, usually maybe a comment, maybe a like, sometimes a dislike, but can you really blame them? I mean, I wasn't very good. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. Welcome to Bourbinsane. Today, we are going to be reviewing Buffalo Trace Single Barrel Select. I mean, really? You're going to listen to that guy? You're going to want to watch his video? No. Coming up with a catchy phrase or sign-off was really important, and we went through some trials. Remember, it's not about the journey, it's about the destiny. Damn it. We're going to stay insane! Whiskey style? It's not about the people, it's about the whiskey you Can't be done. Can't do it. It's too much work. I don't have time. I know we're getting ready to head to the hospital right now, but I don't have a video ready to go for tomorrow. What am I going to do? These people count on me. Having a real full-time job, running a whiskey review channel, and being a full-time parent, that's like having 3 jobs, and the time constraints were really starting to get to me. Plus, it didn't help when some of the negative comments from people watching started to flow in. Yeah, I'm aware, Tom. I misspoke. Some days I would just be really down in the dumps. This is the dumbest decision I've ever made. I'm giving up. That's it. I'm deleting them. I'm deleting the first 5-10 reviews I did. They're terrible. Oh, God. This channel's going nowhere. I'm taking you with me, honey. That was a rough couple weeks. But luckily for me, I had supporters in the WhiskeyTube community. Scott rolled up on his noble steed and turned my whole outlook around. He actually said he loves my channel. What a man. There were some newcomers to the WhiskeyTube community, Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey She Wines. They'd never catch up to me in subscribers, though, if I have that much of a lead on them, would they? 2 weeks later, they caught up. Slowly but surely, the subscribers started to flow in, and I was able to reach one of my first goals. I hit 500 subscribers today. 500. You know what that means. I gotta get challenge coins, gotta get glasses, I gotta get t-shirts. Oh my God, where do I start? Whiskey reviews may seem like all fun and games, but honestly, it's a lot of hard work. But thank goodness I had a great community around me who picked me up. Oh my gosh! You'll never guess what just happened. Honey, this guy named Jason, he has a channel called The Mash and Drum. He's huge. He's huge. He invited me on a live stream with him. Can you believe that? I'm going straight to the top! Oh my gosh. I just got invited to do a live stream with this guy named Bill, the Whiskey Dick. Yeah, that's his real channel name, the Whiskey Dick. He's got like 30,000 subscribers. I told you this was a good idea. So I kept working hard, making videos, editing them. I always wanted to improve. Watching other people's channels, they did some amazing stuff. I wanted to be that good. I really like the idea of these flying barrels and candies and fruits coming at me. Man, oh man, who would have thought whiskey glasses would be so popular? I wish I would have spelled Glencairn right. Some nights were still more difficult than others. Many nights motivation would elude me. Some days I just want to give up, sit on the couch, watch some TV, and just kick back and do nothing. But 1,000 subscribers was so close now. I was getting towards my goal. I can do it. Second wind. Incoming. I kept up the twice-a-week videos, was consistent on my live streams, and eventually I was inching towards that 1,000 subscriber goal. And I wanted one more thing. Honey, I'm running out of counter space. I really think it's time we build a whiskey room. I'll let you design it. And build a whiskey room we did. Myself, Mrs. I couldn't be more proud of it. In all seriousness though, guys, thank you so much to everybody in the whiskey community. Whiskey community is definitely one of the best communities on YouTube, anywhere, I think. Major shout out to everyone who subscribes to me, watches my videos, leaves a comment, likes them. Thank you so much. I couldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And a big special thank you to all the fellow whiskey tubers who inspired me, helped me along the way to get to where I am. I mean, there's too many to name. Jason the Mash and Drum, Scott from My Bourbon Journey, Kyle from Bourbon Blind, the Bourbon Junkies, the BJ Bros. We're going to be doing some more stuff with them soon, so keep an eye out. Of course, Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey She Wines, Bill the Whiskey Dick, Antonio from Whiskey Quest. The list just goes on and on. There's so many awesome whiskey tubers in this community, and I couldn't be more grateful to be a part of it. So just thank you so much to everyone, everyone involved, everyone who's here right now watching this. I really appreciate every one of you, and stay tuned. We're gonna have more giveaways coming. Cheers to you. There you go. That's my journey. That's what it was. It's an emotional roller coaster, but a lot of fun. And we're at 1,000. During the video, we had a super chat from Swami himself from Malta, Montreal. Thank you so much, buddy. Take my money, man. You got it. I will. This is for you, bud. Stay insane, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. Andrew Spurrell also came in. Stay insane. I will. Thank you, sir. Amy says she's got to take off. Best wishes on your milestone, George and me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. It's for you guys.
Take it and hold it with like 2 hands, like a baby, like an, I don't know, an awkward baby under your arm, and like try to get that thing in the glass.
Guy Davis says DJ Beacon. Hello, I found Bourbinsane right after the Valentine's Day episode. Yeah, you did, Guy. That's right. I'm glad to have you here, Guy. Thank you. I had to bring the bathrobe back at least once, so I can't promise I'll ever do a live stream in the bathrobe, but I have the setup for it now. So never say never. So I poured myself some Rebel Yell 10 year. I popped this open the other day and I really liked it. Now this was aged since 12 of 05. So it's an old one. It's like 13 years. 13 and a half years. So thank you, John Bailey. Yes. As you can see, my video work is not the best. So so I will take you up on that once I plan some more distillery tours, which I am hoping to do soon. So I'll be keeping in contact with you. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Grandman Kentucky says bathrobe is classic. Matt Whiskey Crusader says depends on how much you have to drink for a bathrobe episode. Yeah, maybe there'll be no bathrobe. We'll see. Wait, what about me, Bourbinsane? Asked Spencer, man. What are you talking about, Spencer? Did I miss something? Let me know, bud. Thank you. Carnegus Farnbuckler. Sorry if I said that wrong. Thank you. Yes, I love the whiskey wall as well. I'm loving it here. I have lights like beating on me, so I'm sweating my butt off. I wasn't anticipating that, but sorry. Plus I just showered, so that doesn't help. Dylan Huffman says, and after dark begins. That's right. That's a bathrobe for you. Man, this Rebel Yell 10 year is good. DH Silv was actually the first one who who told me to look into Rebel Yell 10. So he was the one. Unfortunately, one of my patrons, Christopher David, was kind enough to hook me up with the Rebel Yell 10. So Spencer Mav, I don't know. It didn't pop up to me. Let me look. Oh, here it is. You're right, buddy. I missed it. Loving the live so far. Great production additions and awesome new set. Cheers. Thank you, buddy. I don't know why it didn't pop up. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Here, this is for you, Spencer.
Hey! Thank you, Dave.
That's a good one.
Chris from Bourbinsane said I literally just clapped along like an idiot.
Chris is living his best life right now, right?
Well, we saw that last
We
pour.
saw your last one,
We
Chris.
saw that last pour, Chris.
Yeah.
I love that clip so much. I wish I was there at that event with you guys. Oh, you guys look like you had so much fun. I was there in spirit, obviously, but Vito also came in with a super chat. Congrats on 1,000, brother. Sorry I can't stay longer. No problem. Thank you for coming in at all, Vito, and thank you so much for the super chat, bud. This is for you, Vito. Bottle kill night.
Yeah. She's a squat bottle.
A lot of fun bottle kill night was, but oh man. Oh man. That was something. It was even more fun, honestly, I think, watching Jason's live stream after bottle kill night, because I mean, you guys saw what ensued if you guys watched it. If you have not watched Jason's live stream where he had I Whiskey She Wines and the Bourbon Junkies on, go watch it because it was great. Steve, yes, I remember reading you commenting you were drinking a lot as well that night, if I remember. It could have been a different night, I guess, too, but DJ Beacon came in with a super chat. Chris, congrats on your first 1,000 subs. No more videos with you lounging around your bathrobe. All right, bud, I guess. If you say so. This is for you, DJ. Thank you.
This super chat is brought to you by Eric and Jason.
Maybe.
Stay insane.
Oh, that was another fun night, too. Eric and Jason. Fantastic. I Whiskey She Wines. I am driving, not able to type much. We've been listening. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, absolutely. Thank you guys for embracing me. Congrats on 1,000. I can attest the emotional roller coaster of running a channel. Absolutely. It is. I mean, late nights, no sleep. Everything in that video was really how I felt with real life emotions versus, you know, acting. Fantastic acting, nonetheless, but acting. You were hammered in spirit, Bourbinsane, Terry D says. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey, another epic pour tonight? I don't know. I don't know. It's, we'll see. We'll see. My wife told me to make sure I take it easy. Now I got the wall here, it's all so tempting, and everything is within arm's reach, so I have to be really careful. Stellar Matrix said she learned that night to never do another bottle kill night ever again. Yeah, I get that. I absolutely get that 100%. The Linux Cat said he killed a Weller Special Reserve pre-gaming for tonight. Ooh. Charles Asher said, don't forget humility. That's right. I mean, honestly, Charles, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I'm drinking whiskey on the internet. It doesn't matter how many subs I have. I love and I appreciate every one of you that's here watching, but this is just hopefully entertainment for you all, you know? I hope you guys are having a good time and drinking along and enjoying the night like I am, you know? Absolutely. Robot, Scott, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. This is for you, Robot.
I'm going to save it. Don't worry.
Ah! Oh, no.
We're good. We're good. We are good.
We also have a super chat from Whiskey Crusaders. Matt, good job. Love the new whiskey room. Congrats on 1,000. Cannot wait till Austin. Neither can I, buddy. Oh, man. I cannot wait till Austin. That's going to be an awesome time. You get one too, Matt. Here you go.
120. There it goes. There it goes. Damn it! I almost made it.
Not my best work. I wanted to put those back to back, and coincidentally, I got 2 super chats within like 3 comments, so that worked. You could see I caught one. I almost made it through the night, and then Bottle Kill Night took over, and that was that. So, all right, let's do another giveaway real quick. So I'm thinking that was Moose76 who got that. I'll go back through and look on the replay and make sure, but either way, Moose, if you could shoot me an email, I'll take care of either way, bud. Giveaway number 2. We've got a 2-pack sample and another Bourbinsane Challenge coin. Hooray! 2-pack sample. So one of them has a question mark on it. That is going to be a sample I choose for you. Now the other one, I will let you choose any open bottle I have. So take a look behind me, watch my reviews, things that things I've reviewed, and see what you want, I guess, because you're getting one, and I'm gonna send you one that I choose as well. So that is giveaway number 2. Now I need to think of a question. Guy Davis says he laughed so hard at that clip when the crash happened. Yeah, it was pretty good, bud. It really was. Question 2. So I have done a couple head-to-heads. I did one Scotch head-to-head. One Scotch head-to-head. And what was the whiskey? It was the same whiskey but different batch. What was that? What was that whiskey I did a head-to-head of? And I'm watching intently in chat now, so I don't miss it. Not Ardbeg, not Ardbeg, not Ardbeg. Dram Man Kentucky got it correct. Congratulations, buddy. Lefroy 10 cast strength. That is correct. Batch 7 and batch 10. Thankful for the samples that were sent to me of both of those. And both were incredible. Both were incredibly different, actually. So, congrats to you, buddy. And you were first. Absolutely. I was watching. You were first. Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews is also in the house. How you doing, Dan? Thanks for being here. I did miss a super chat, a couple super chats here, so let me move back up here. Doug came in with a $10 super chat saying, "Congrats, great new set. Keep the bathrobe shtick, and I'm not leaving. I'll stay as long as you do. Hope to see you in Austin. You'll see me there, buddy. Thank you so much." Steve A also came in. "Keep up the good work, man. Looking forward to October. Can't wait for October. It's going to be an awesome time." Let me get a couple super chats for you guys.
Bourbinsane said, "Did you at least get lead?"
But he tried to fix it, and he said, "Fuck, laid."
Oh my god, Chris.
It's almost like
That's so great. I'm gonna do those as a combined. I only have 3 left, so if I run through the whole list, I will. I'll run back through from 1 all the way down. So we'll do what we got to do. Let me turn these off so I don't forget. Thank you all so much. I mean, really, super chats are never ever necessary. I mean, I have a good enough time just sitting here drinking with you guys. So. Jason, man, you were drunk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If no one has seen Jason's live stream, you have to watch it, because I didn't realize what that I was typing that poorly in the chat till they were calling me out on it every time. But when I did, it was great. Moose76 says he's loving the quick clips. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I actually spent a lot of time doing it, even though some of them aren't that great. But my favorite are the ones from Jason's live stream, so it's awesome. I don't even know if I asked you guys. What are you guys all drinking tonight? Tell me you're having some pours with me. Originally, when I was setting up all this and setting my sets, I wanted to, when I showed the journey from the beginning, I wanted to switch sets halfway through. So like I was running the video, and in the background, you wouldn't know about it, but I was switching to the other set. But problem is I can't see my camera, so I don't know if it's going to be level. And by the time I had it up, my head would have been like cut off here. So that's all right. Next live stream, we'll just go from the other one. You guys can see the other set then. The Bourbon Buddies are here. Congratulations, Chris. Cheers to everyone. Thank you. Thank you both. The Bourbon Buddies are an awesome new channel. They are doing some great stuff. They're both really funny too. So check them out if you haven't already. They're going to be successful for sure. Them and Dusty Dan, that's for sure. David Hatton, thank you for being here. Yeah, Charles, I agree. The clips do show how the community gets together. It does, absolutely. And the community's awesome. You know, I mean, the community is just great. I love every one of the Whiskey Tube people, honestly. Dustin says he is drinking Rittenhouse thanks to my shirt. Go ahead and send that comment right over to Heaven Hill if you don't mind, and make sure they send me some royalties. I'd appreciate that, okay? Thank you. Dram Man Kentucky is sipping some Rebel Yell 10 with me. Thank you, buddy. That is excellent choice. Excellent choice. Scott Simpson, E.H. Taylor single barrel. Or small batch? Small batch. Good stuff. Really good stuff. I love that. My bottle's over there. I love that stuff. Booker's. Doug's not messing around. Oh, Jason Coates, good to see you, bud. He is drinking, oh boy, Glenallachie 12? Glenallachie 12. Mr. Bill, Rebel Yell, 10 years, $60 in Ohio. Duh? Really? Sheesh. That's great. That's a great price. $60, that's awesome. One Will 7, congrats, my man. Thank you. Thank you for being here watching. I really appreciate it. Anytime, bourbon buddies. Anytime. I've got, what'd I say, 5 giveaways. What time is it? 9:40 already? Jeez, this time is flying. Let's do another giveaway. Giveaway number 3. A 3-pack sample. You choose 2, I choose 1. 3-pack sample. Now, a question. That is going to be what I need to come up with. All right. I did a... Oh, gosh. Let's see. I did an episode where it was a head-to-head, including 4 whiskeys. What was the theme of that head-to-head I did? It was a blind head-to-head. It was within the last month I did it. What was the theme? What type of whiskeys did I drink in that? Hopefully that makes sense for anyone who's watching. Close, Matt. What type of whiskey? More specific. Very close. Close, Jeffrey. Spencer Mav got it. Cast Strength Rye. You are correct, buddy. Congratulations to you. 3-pack sample, so take a look behind me. I'm picking one for you as well. But, congratulations. Cast Strength Rye. Matt, don't worry. I have a sample pack I'm going to be putting together for you, too. I mean, what can you send the man that has everything? But I'll figure something out. Don't worry. I need to write down who's winning these, so... Spencer Mav... And then, so Spencer, Moose76, Dram Kentucky, and Spencer Matt, make sure you do send me an email. Hopefully I can send you maybe a personal message on YouTube. I don't really know. I'll find out. But either way, shoot me an email just to be safe, and I'll make sure I get it sent out to you. So I know you are, Matt. You're great. Matt loves Jack Daniels, Linux Cat says. Oh! Okay. I actually have some of that, Matt. You're in luck. I can even send you a couple different kinds of Jack Daniels if you want. I appreciate y'all being here. We had 70 in the chat at one point, so thank you all for being here, really. It means a lot to me. I waited a week to stream because I wanted to set all this up and make sure it was good. It looked good for you guys. Everything seemed to go well, so I I appreciate it. But I feel like maybe there was really one reason why you wanted to come in today. I think this was it. Thank you all so much for being here tonight on my 1,000 subscriber celebration and giveaway night. Honestly, this night is all about you guys. I wouldn't be here at all if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much to every one of you who support me, helped me along the way, and watch my reviews on a weekly basis. So I know why you're all here. The real reason is not for the giveaways. It's not to help celebrate 1,000 subscribers. You want to see me drink something, and you want to see me drink something specific. I think I know what that is. Canadian Club. Anyone who follows my channel, you know my history with Canadian Club. We are not friends. Not friends at all. And thanks to Jason, mostly, I'll blame him, and the Bourbon Junkies and I Whiskey She Wines, Bobby and Sam, I have had to drink a lot of this. Pretty much a full Glen the last time I broke this out, so... I'm just preparing myself for all the upcoming missed questions I'm about to miss, so...
Wait, hold on. Wait, Chris, show that one more time.
I have this cough. I can't quit.
It's fucking Canadian Club. It's not anything else but that.
Soon we're gonna see Chris. He's gonna
I know. I want to see Chris start typing with his feet.
Yep.
I'm not going to talk about the history of the bottle on this, because quite frankly, I didn't look into it and I don't care. I'm sure the color is adulterated. I did no research on this bottle, so I really don't know. This is totally off the top of my head. I mean, it looks appealing, honestly, in the glass. If you look at this, but I know it's coming, so I know it's not appealing. Oh, good Lord. I wish I could say I was exaggerating how much I hate this whiskey, but I'm not. This is just... Oh! It's just pure kerosene, ethanol on the nose. Almost like a... I don't know, like, think of like a stick of butter that was mixed in with rubbing alcohol that you get from the pharmacy. Like, that is what this is. Oh, good Lord. I don't want to drink this. Low proof Canadian whiskey, blended. But it did win 2013 Gold International Spirits Award. This is a liter bottle, and it's still nearly full, even though I've been drinking it more lately, thanks to everyone. Sweet Jesus. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Ew, it's just disgusting. Canadian Mist might be worse than this. I do not have a bottle of that, thank God, but honestly, it's the same thing on the palate as it is the nose. It's ethanol, it's kerosene, it's rubbing alcohol. It's disgusting flavored water. Like, it's like someone took vodka and mixed it in with water. Like, not good vodka either. Nope. Nope. Not for me. I don't really want to make this a part of like a super chat shelf. I'm still figuring out what to do for super chat, so maybe I'll have that figured out by the time this comes out. But thank you all for watching this review of Canadian Club. It's dirt cheap. You can mix it with whatever you want, and it'll still taste like shit. So avoid. Yep. That's the real reason you're here. I know. Don't lie. Why do you think I made these super chat things so I didn't have to grab Canadian Club and drink it like Bobby and Sam put themselves through every single week? I don't know how they do it with that stuff. Ugh. No, thank you. Shout out to Robert Licorice, who is here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I got the Iron Root samples today. Actually, I went and picked them up. I have not opened the box yet, so I don't even know what's in there. But in honor of Robert being here, I am going to go ahead and pour me some Texas whiskey. I think it's time. This is Balcones Texas Blue Corn Bourbon Pot Still, 60.5%. Woo! It'll mess around in Texas. I want to keep some of that sample, hopefully for Bobby and Sam when I go back down to Kentucky to see them. Phone is... That's Texas. That is Texas in a glass. 25% Canadian rye, 75% neutral grain spirit. Wow, you're right. Jason's comment, whenever Chris takes a sip of that stuff, he turns into Rain Man. That had me dying. When you were watching that video, I had me dying when I read that. I was cracking up so hard. Oh my gosh. Andrew Sproul says this live is like the old clip show that TV shows used to do. I love it, LOL. Good. I just want to give you guys some entertainment, you know? I mean, it's a lot putting together clips and filming. I mean, it looked like shit still, but it's a lot putting together that short 7-minute video I did or whatever, so. But, you know, it's 1,000 subscribers, and thank you guys. I hope, if anything, you guys got some entertainment out of it. I appreciate it, so. Balcones, that's the competition! I know, but Robert, he's the first to tell you, you know, Balcones is great. Texas whiskey in general is great, and honestly, it's competition, but they're all really close and, you know, close-knit. They always try to help each other out. You know, they go to events together and stuff. They're all close, so thank you, Steve A. I appreciate that. DJ Beacon, I'm sure it's in the box that was sent to me, and Matt did send me a sample of the 2017 or 2018, and then Cab Make It Happen sent me a sample of the other year, whichever one. If you haven't seen our Texas Whiskey Night we did, I think it was on my channel. I did it with myself and Whiskey Crusaders, and Robert actually came on that as well. We compared, I mean, Matt sent me 24 Texas whiskey samples. I mean, the guy's ludicrous. He's out of his mind. So we broke it up into 2 streams. So I did 12 one night, and then like 2 nights later, the next night I did the other 12 on his channel. But still, 12 Texas whiskeys in one night. You got to realize, Texas whiskey is not like normal Kentucky bourbon anywhere. This is like 60.5%, and that's like the low end for them, honestly. I mean, really. Spencer Mav said, LOL, Robert had me say hello to someone at Balcones Forum. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's, it's just like the Whiskey Tube community. I mean, they're a close-knit community. I mean, I don't know, but just from what I've been told and from talking to Robert about it and everything else, you know, I don't think they see each other as competition. They kind of are all together, helping each other out if they can. But let's talk Texas whiskey a little bit. So for those of you that have not had Texas whiskey, it is a completely different beast. They can age something for 2 years, and it doesn't smell young at all. It just smells like smoky, delicious wood. Mr. Bill, I think you're a bad influence, buddy. That Elijah Craig Barrel Proof looks like it needs to be cracked soon. Which one? Had you fooled, didn't I? The one in front's the A119. The one in back is the C917, which is my absolute favorite batch of the last 3 years. So I'm not gonna crack that until it's a very special event, I guess. Maybe my next child that's born. My next son. We have all boys for some reason. I don't know why. That C batch, the C917 OG brick is... I mean, think of a whiskey motorboat. It's that. It's so good. Anyway, Texas whiskey, as I was saying, Texas whiskey, it's dusty, but it smells to me almost like a grilled corn. You know, like corn on the cob. You put it on the grill, and you just let it, maybe not even the grill, maybe just put it in the smoker, honestly, and just let it simmer, baby. The C918 was the best of 2018. The C917 was the best of 17. I cannot wait for this year's C batch because it's probably going to be the best. I don't know why they wait. That C917 was so good, Jason. I don't know. That stuff was great. Yeah, Jeff, sorry. Yes. 60.5%. It's grilled corn on the nose. I mean, it smells like bourbon, but the Texas profile is almost like a smoked char. Smoked char, almost mesquite-y. Little mesquite. That dry heat in Texas. Let's give it a taste. Everything translates to the palate. It's same thing. Dusty corn for sure. But grilled. I mean, the grill, the smokiness, it's great. Texas whiskey is something special. I just had a couple local stores actually that just got the Balcones rye. And that was the first of any Texas whiskey I've seen. I know I actually heard they are thinking about doing a Ghost Hill from Treaty Oak store pick, which is really interesting, but that would be really cool. I actually reviewed Treaty Oak. They were kind enough to send me some samples, and they actually are making really good stuff too. Solid stuff. I might grab that down too, actually. See, everything's within reach. That's the problem. I saw, oh, Joseph said he's got the B517, C917, C918, and B519 in reserve. You're a good man. You're preparing. Apocalypse is coming, and you are ready, sir. You can use it as, you know, lighter fluid. You can use it to drown out your miseries, whatever you need. But the C917 and the 918, hang on to those. I know the B batches were the ones that won the Whiskey of the Year, but No. For my money, it's C batches all day. Todd, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name, buddy. Yes, Todd reached out to me on Instagram. We were talking back and forth, and he is putting some samples together for me. Drinking some Bookers. Very nice. 7-year, 2 months, 127.7. Very nice. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. That's a good way to put it, Jason. Texas whiskey is a modern dusty. It kind of is. I mean, I guess I haven't really had dusty bourbons. I've got one in reserve that I'm waiting for Dusty Dan and I to do a live stream together. I'm going to crack that baby open hard. But it's got a dusty profile. I mean, dusty corn profile for sure. Brian Walsh is here. Thank you, buddy. No problem, you're late. You missed some good stuff. Make sure you watch the replay. I think I'll play that, you know, the journey again at the end of the stream. So we'll see. DH Silva's here as well. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for being here. Dustin, I was talking earlier. I don't know if you were here yet, but I got the Rebel Yell 10 next to me. I was drinking this earlier, and I said, you were the one that turned me on to this. You really liked that Rebel Yell 10. And, I mean, I didn't even know it was going to be the case, but when I opened the bottle, it was actually a 13-year-old single barrel. So, really cool. For sure. Peter White is also here. Good to see you, Peter. Thank you for coming in. I'm loving that Rebel Yell 10. We did put the Michter's 10 ahead of it, but I'm a proof guy, so it was really tough. I mean, the Rebel Yell 10 and the Michter's 10 year were really neck and neck. But it's amazing. I was thinking about this. In Heaven Hill, I mean, they have the Old Fitz that's a weeder. They have Larceny that's a weeder. They have Rebel Yell that's a weeder. And every one of them tastes completely different. I mean, it's really cool. I don't know how they do it. It's just be different warehouses, different levels, aging on the rack house, but it's really cool. And the Rebel Yell, that's a sweet spot, I think. I've got my Old Fitz decanters over there. I still haven't opened. I gotta get to those soon. I'd like to do a review with all of them. Jason said the Rebel Yell 10 competes with the Old Fitz Bottled and Bond. Yeah, I know. That would be a cool side by side as like a Heaven Hill weeder head to head. You know, do the Old Fitz, do the Larceny, do the Rebel Yell. What else? Is there another weeder there? Stings the nostrils. In a good way. David Hatton asks, what are your thoughts on the new Woodford Weeder? I have not tried it. Is that something that was just recently announced? Because actually, I don't even think I knew that was coming. Is it probably a distillery-only release? But I'd be interested. I think Woodford has a very distinct flavor profile. So, I mean, adding some wheat to it, I think it would only improve it, really. I don't mind it. Thank you very much, Swami. Says, looking very pimp, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, bud. Cheers to you. Bourbon Blind, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in, Kyle. You know, Kyle, you were one of the first people, honestly, who reached out to me when I first started my channel. And Kyle gave me the best advice ever. He was like, you need to get rid of that little piece of your hallway that's hanging over on the side of your reviews. Get that out of there. He, of course, asked if he could give me advice. I mean, he wasn't a dick about it. But thank you. I mean, you were the first one to reach out and actually help me. And I really appreciate that, Kyle. By the way, after I'm done with my live here, I believe it's at 10:30, Kyle at Bourbon Blind and the Whiskey Crusaders, they're going to be going live together. I think it's over on Kyle's channel, so make sure you go check out Bourbon Blind, follow them, follow Kyle, and check out his live immediately after this. Jason asks, Core Range Extension, 4-grain wheated whiskey. No way, $35? Is it going to get distributed here, though? That's the question. I'm not going to get it in Michigan. Hopefully I can get someone that can get me a bottle, though. $35. I wonder if it's going to be bad. That cheap. Woodford's expensive as it is, and then they're putting it out for $35. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's give her a try, for sure. Doug asked, did your wife really design the set? She did. I don't have the drawing, but she actually hand drew what she wanted the wall to look like. And we got lucky because I had to make sure we hit studs with all these brackets. And we did. That's why some of the spacing on the shelves looks weird and stuff. But she designed the whole thing. She designed the table and the little side set as well. I mean, she's never been a big fan of me doing the whole whiskey thing. But, I mean, I think she's on board. I think she likes the finished product. You know, that's what it is. If you're making progress, she likes change. So you do some change. You show how nice it looks. And now it's off the counter too. You know, my whiskey's off the counter. I have a spot for it. It's pretty full. Might need to expand. But, yeah. She really did design it. Lennox Cat said she did an awesome job. Thank you all. I'll make sure to tell her that. I tell her that all the time. I think it looks great. I think she did a great job. She's got a very good eye for that kind of stuff, so. Any wife that'll support you getting whiskey, she's a good wife. That is absolutely correct. Cheers to her, Mark J. G, you got it, bud. Dram Man Kentucky said he was banished to the basement as well. I know. Yeah, I know. Especially now with little ones too. It's like you can't have anything really out in the open. I have a buddy who told me a story of him and his wife actually were doing like a tequila tasting. So they had little tiny tequila things, and they left a little bit on the counter and a little bit in a glass on the counter, and their kid picked it up, came by, and drank it all. It was actually, I mean, there's only a tiny bit left, but still, it's like you can't leave that in sight. I think my tummy needs a Band-Aid. That's what the kid said. That was the best story I ever heard. Spencer Mav came in with a $2 super chat. Cheers to Mrs. Bourbinsane. Thank you so much, buddy. I think we have a couple super chat left, so this is for you, bud.
Light pour. See me smiling through that dram? I like it.
Cheers, Spencer. All right. Let's see. I have got about a half hour left. I'd like to go right up till 10:30 when they go live. J Escape or JESC. What's up, Bourbinsane? New follower. Thank you. Thank you for following. Whiskey Music, thank you for being here too. Thank you both. Welcome in. Hopefully you're liking what you see. Oh, we got another super chat here from Kyle, Bourbon Blind. Congrats on 1,000. Onward and upward to 5K. Thank you, bud. Thank you so much. This is for you, Kyle.
So Bourbinsane, I want Creole now. I'm thinking he's trying to type
Cereal. I want Creole. I'm keeping it Creole.
There's the comment of the night.
I'm telling you, if you didn't watch that live stream, you have to get on it. That stuff is so great. So great. Thank you. No, thank you for new people who come in. Anybody who's here just drinking with me, thank you so much. Let's pour another drink. So you can see the wall behind me. Go ahead and drop some comments in the chat. What do you guys want to see me drink? You can't see the top shelf, but I got a lot of rye whiskey on the top shelf. So if you name a rye whiskey, it might be up there. But anything you see behind me, let me know. I'll grab it and we'll pour it. Bottom shelf behind me is mostly Willet products. Unfortunately, none of the rare, good Willet products, but go ahead and drop some in for what you see, and I'll grab it. We'll pour it. In the meantime, while you're dropping that in there, let's do another giveaway. I got 2 giveaways left, it looks like. Giveaway number 4. We've got our aged in ore glass with an ice mold that comes with it. Generously provided by Aged in Ore. This is the duo glass, so it hybrids as a rocks glass and a neat glass, so either way you want to do it. I actually like this glass. It's hand blown. Oh gosh. Dustin says Ardbeg time. Rye says 1910, 1920 comparison. I actually like that idea. No Amaroot, Peter. I'm sorry. I got another for 1910 with Brett K. It says 1910. So we'll do the 1910 and the 1920. You guys love the 1910 for some reason. Anyway, we got an aged in ore glass. I got to think of another question. But I actually really like these glasses. That's not just me saying that because they sent them to me. I do use them for cocktails mostly, honestly. So if you like cocktails, it's really going to be more the glass to use. I don't use it neat. I mean, just in all honesty. So let's think of a question. All right. I mentioned earlier in the stream, I did a 10-year head-to-head blind tasting. And there were 4 whiskeys included. George Dickel 10, Rebel Yell 10, the Michter's 10-year, and Henry McKenna 10-year. Which whiskey did I say came out on top? Let's see who's been here through the stream the longest. Which of those 4 came out on top? And I'll get these drinks ready in the meantime. DH Silv, Dustin, Michter's 10. You're correct, buddy. Were you even here then? Were you even here when I was talking about it? You got it though, buddy. Either way, congratulations. You are correct, sir. You are the proud new owner of an aged in ore glass. Hope you like it. A lot of people were here the whole time though. I see a lot of Michters in there, so thank you guys so much. Let's pour, let me clear some space here. Water's still full. Peter White says he beat him. Let me look. Peter, unfortunately you're showing behind in my chat. Sorry, bud. I only have 1 glass, otherwise I'd be more than happy to just send you one. I really would. Peter, shoot me an email either way though, and I'll at least give you a challenge coin or something, you know. Terry DS, how do I get a Bourbinsane Glencairn? That's a great question. I actually have, I work with Gifts on Glass. So if you go giftsonglass.net/Bourbinsane. If any of my moderators are still here, I'd appreciate if you could drop a link in the chat. That'd be great. giftsonglass.net/Bourbinsane. Peter, either way, I'll send you a challenge coin, bud. If it showed up to you, let me know. I'll take care of you. 1920 is gonna be on your left, my right. I think that's how you see it on the screen, right? And the 1910. Ooh, that's a tight cork. So I'm curious to see if this 1910 has opened up any. Thank you very much, Linux Cat. Appreciate that. I'm very curious to see if this has opened up at all. I'm gonna start with the 1910 because 1920 generally is my favorite. So Spencer Map, yeah, let Bourbinsane call it as he sees it unless he's clearly super wrong, which I was for the first one apparently. Someone like a moderator or someone needs to tell me who it is or keep track of it for me because clearly my eyes. I told you I have bad vision. I'm reading a screen that's far away, so I apologize. All right, so 1910, 1920. This is the 1910. So if you guys watch my review I put out in 1910, it was all literally like you go to a carnival, you have a caramel green apple with like some nuts on it. That's what it was. Exactly. Yeah, it's still a very strong caramel coated green apple to me. That's what it tastes, it smells like. But it's not just that anymore. I'm getting a lot more oak now. I mean, charred oak. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I did this, but isn't 1910 the one where they kind of double barrel it? Let's put it into another charred oak barrel. It's a good point, Spencer. It's a good point. Who would have thought this would be so difficult? Just be drinking whiskey, you know? Super oak, Jason Coates says yes. Kyle also says yes, it's double oaked. Okay, yep. I thought so. Now this is 93 proof. On the nose, I like it a lot more than I did during my review. I think I did an uncorking during my review of this, so I would go more by what I say now versus what I said then. Yeah. Woo! A lot more drying oak than the first time through. So on the front of the palate, it's a caramel-coated green apple. You go to the fair, you get it on a stick, you eat it. That's what it is. Middle of the palate, you get a little bit of rye kick, you know, a little bit of cinnamon, but the back of the palate just sucked all the moisture right out of my mouth. It did. I don't remember that being the case when I did the review of this. I personally am not a big fan of overly oaked whiskeys. So for me, I probably wouldn't lean towards... We'll wait till we get to the 1920 and find out. But I think personally, Dram Man makes a good point too. He says he's a proof whore, so give him the 1920. You're absolutely correct. We all eventually tend to lean that way eventually. But the drying on the back of the palate's what I'm not a fan of. Super sweet. Back of the palate just much more than it did. I don't know what it is. Carl, thank you so much for coming in. Carl was out at the lake this weekend. He said, out at the lake this weekend, enjoying some Johnny Drum with a Perdomo Habano. Nice. Dropping in to say congrats on 1,000 subs. Thank you so much, Carl. I really appreciate that. Carl, I know you're dropping in, but we are doing super chat videos.
I mean, this is bottle 4, so we got a long way to go.
That was just a quick one, buddy, but thank you. Thank you so much for the 10 bones. I really appreciate that. Have fun at the lake. Hopefully it's good weather for you. Patrick Fulmer's also here. Love the 1920. Cheers, all. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, Patrick. Thank you for being here. Still got 66 in the chat. Thank you all for hanging out and drinking with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for celebrating 1,000 with me. Might not seem like much, and in the grand scheme of things, it's really not. But you know, any reason to celebrate, any reason to drink a whiskey. Cheers. I love the front of the palate on this though. The 1910, I really love that front of the palate. But when it hits the back, it just, I don't know. It's a little too drying for me, I think, unfortunately. Nice. Very nice. On to the 1920. Now, I am a fan of the 1920. You guys have followed me, you know I talk about 1920. It's probably one of my top 3 $50 to $60 whiskeys. Proof Whore t-shirt, Robot Scott. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. Richie Z says he's finally home. We'll pour something to toast to 1K. Thank you so much, Richie. I appreciate it very much. You're always here. Richie's an awesome brother in whiskey, so thank you for being here, bud. They char the second barrels for almost a full minute. Wow. That is crazy. You know what? Speaking of t-shirts, I forgot to tell you guys. I was going to do this earlier, but I actually just made a new t-shirt. So let me show you guys this quick thing. I put out a t-shirt. It's on Teespring. So Teespring/store/Bourbinsane. Maybe one of the mods can put a link to that too. Let me show you the t-shirt though, see what you think. When 2 or 3 fingers just doesn't feel like enough. Isn't that a great slogan? It's not on the t-shirt, don't worry. It's not on the t-shirt. If that was on the t-shirt, no one would buy that. That's for damn sure. But I love that. Love that slogan. When 2 or 3 fingers just isn't enough. And Jason actually said that to me in one of his live streams. I think that was actually the Bottle Kill Night. He said that in the live stream. 2 or 3 fingers just... That's not a 2-finger pour. That's not a 3-finger pour. That's a 5-finger pour. And it's funny because like Dram Man Kentucky, I think it was actually, today on Instagram said, something about 5-finger pour, and I already had the t-shirt lined up ready to go. So I just think it's funny. I just think that's really funny, but if you look at it, it's really cool. I really like the 5-finger, you know, the glasses are all full. It's got my logo on the bottle, so I like it. Really cool. 3 usually does the trick. Yeah, you're right. You are right. That's for sure. 5 is a little much. If I DH still said, if I actually put 2 to 3 fingers just isn't enough, that would absolutely sell. Oh man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. My wife might get me in trouble for that. More than the shocker. Oh, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Great stuff. Joseph, thanks for coming in, buddy. Have a good night. All right, moving on from 2 to 3 fingers. Thank you, Linux Cat. I appreciate that. Shout out to the whiskey neighbor who just subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's talk about 1920. So 1920 is still really good. This is my 3rd bottle of this, I believe. The first bottle was my favorite. I don't know if they do anything different to it. It's still a really solid bourbon. It tastes like a chocolate-covered cherry to me. So any of you who have had Old Forester products, you know their kind of flavor profile. It's very like Nestle's chocolate on the palate. Matching shorts to go with the shirt. Fantastic. Oh gosh. Hat. All right. You guys are terrible. So it still smells like an Old Forester product for sure. Loch Ness. Sorry, buddy. Time to turn the laptop off. Get in trouble, sorry. Oh boy. I mean, I can add the text to the shirt. That's not an issue if you really want it. I felt like that would never sell if I put that on there. That's why I didn't have it on there, but gotta give the people what they want, you know? Matt. But the 1920 is very good. It's it's literally chocolate covered cherries to me. It's dusty chocolate. I mean, like the Nestle's chocolate Nesquik with oak in there, and then a chocolate covered cherry. Captain Make It Happen came in with another super chat. $5. Finally home. Gonna pour some of that M10 you gave me like a boss. Hey, you're the boss. You're the one that sent me all the Texas whiskey samples, barrel samples. You're the man. Thank you, Captain. Thank you so much. We are now out of super chats. We're gonna have to do some repeats, but let me try to find a good one. Stay insane, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. Guy Davis knows 1920 is so good. You're right. I told you get that 1920, you'll never go back, and it's true. It's so good. But side by side, let me keep them in the right order here. Such a more drying oak on the 1910. So if you like more heavily oaked, heavily charred bourbons, then the 1910 is going to be a better option, for sure. Patrick Fulmer says, great with a piece of dark chocolate on the side. Yeah, I can imagine. This is amazing. This smells like, literally, like black burned barrel now. Which I didn't get at all when the bottle was first opened. This is why you have to do re-reviews. And you have to come back to bottles, because this smells nothing like it did. It literally smells like nothing but barrel char. That's amazing. I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind the super barrel char, but the drying part of it is what gets me.
proof comes through a lot more in the 1920 as well. So us proof whores, it's for you. Good. Really good. Let's do a 1915. Let's see what we get. I'm guessing it's gonna be really good. It's gonna taste like more age, more barrel char. It's weird because the barrel char I really love in the 1910 and the 1920, but the drying part of it I'm just not a fan of. Linux Cat says the 1910 and the 1920 were better a couple months later. They were not your jam, so you gave them to someone who loved. Hey, that's the way to do it, though. You know, share the whiskey because someone's gonna appreciate it. I mean, if you'd given me either one of these bottles, I would have been more than happy. And I hope you don't think I'm saying the 1910 is a bad whiskey. It's not a bad whiskey. It's just tailored to someone who prefers a more charred, more drying oak flavor profile. That's it. So, if you're into that, it's great. And you're right, though, DJ Beacon. It is. It's the 1910 is about within $5 of the 1920. I don't know why that is. I mean, I would, if I didn't know, I would assume the 1920 just would be in with the proof. Maybe it's aged a little more too. It would be more expensive, but it's funny. This 1910 bottle I actually got on lottery at one of my local stores. Little did I know, I was called second from last in the lottery. So there was like this and a Basil Hayden's double rye, I think. I'm not picking that up. Left, so I got this, and then after I was done, I looked on the shelf and they had like 4 more on the shelf. So I was like, whatever. I was gonna buy it anyway, so it's fine. Todd asked, do I have any orphan? I don't have any orphan barrel bottles at all, no. But it's funny because I've heard some of those orphan barrel bottles are super, super oaked, which makes sense with the 24, 25 years, whatever it may be, depending on the bottle. Others are, you know, they hide the age really well. So it's funny you say that. And that makes sense, Dustin. The second barrel does add to the cost. I mean, I get that. I do get that. But for my money, personally, with my palate, my flavor profiles I prefer, I'm going to go for the 1920 a lot. You know, I'll definitely be in a mood to drink this. And honestly, it's probably going to be a good cigar whiskey. Some of you cigar smokers out there can confirm this, but I bet you this 1910, being how charred it really is, how much barrel char you get once the bottle opens up a little bit, I bet you it would pair really well with a nice cigar. But let's talk the 1915. It's kind of got the best of both worlds. You get more burn on the nose, more proof. You know, with the higher proof, usually comes a more pronounced like flavor profile, I guess, if you will, on the nose. I get more out of the nose. Oh. Ooh. That's a winner. That is a winner. So this combination. So anyone who has both these bottles, go do about a 1-to-1 ratio of this right now, because this is really good. It doesn't dry me out like I was getting with just the 1910. Putting them both together, it actually meshes really well. I get the proof, I get the hug going down, and I get the barrel char that I love. I love that barrel char, that burnt caramel creme brulee on the palate. It's awesome. That's really good. Brett K says the 1915 is delicious. Yes, do it right now. If you have these bottles, you will not be disappointed. Give it a try. Guy Davis asked, have you had the 1897? Yes, I have. It's good. You're right. It's good. The lower proof, I think, is where the issue comes in. Now, that bottle is still good. It's third behind, well, honestly, the 1897 goes back in the beginning, it went back and forth with me with the 1910 between which one I liked more. I think now I prefer the 1910. This is better to me. It's It's good. Once it opens up, you have to let this bottle open up, but once it opens up, it's pretty good. David Hatton came in. Here's to more shelves looking full. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. The shelves will keep filling. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know which super chat to go with. Let's just pick a random one here. Yep. She's a squat bottle. Yeah, exactly, Steve A. Always a little odd to hear someone refer to bottled and bond as lower proof, but yeah, don't get me wrong, it's 50% alcohol. 50%, so it's higher than the 1910, but I think that second barrel really gives you more flavor and more out of it. And the 1897 is actually a little pricey too, if I'm remembering right. It's about 45 to 50 bucks. Could be wrong, but I'm trying to remember. She's a squat bottle. I had my wife watch these before I started the stream because I wanted her opinion. I was like, are any of these too stupid that people are just going to be like, I'm unsubscribing forever now, you know, like, you're an idiot. And she watched it and she's like, what does that mean? I'm a squat bottle. I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I drank like a whole bunch at that point and I was just toast. But it was a squat bottle. Where do I have one here? I don't know where my backup is. She is a squat bottle, though. To be fair, she is a squat bottle. It's weird, but she's a squat bottle. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Thank you, Captain, for putting that out there. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, Dragonman Kentucky says, don't sleep on the Old Forester picks. I have some that are really good. That's funny you say that. I have an Old Forester pick right here. Unopened. And I'm not going to open it tonight. But this is... I got this when I was in Kentucky. We did the distillery tour right downtown Louisville. This is the Master Taster Selection 1. The first one. And we tried this after the tour. It was part of the tasting, and it was great. It was really great. It was very fruity, very citrus forward, and so if you like that, it's for sure really good. That's a good way to put it, Jason. He said it's I just did the 1915 blend. It's very good. It's the 1920 with a coffee finish, and the coffee finish you're talking about, I think you're talking about the bitter, like the bitter barrel, and that's exactly what it is. It's like a black coffee. I mean, black coffee, bitter, the bitter barrel char. It's a good way to put it. That is good stuff. All right, we're about to jump off, everyone. We got 4 minutes to go, and then Kyle over at Bourbon Blind is going live with Whiskey Crusaders, so... Make sure you go head over there. If Matt or Kyle, if either of you are still in the chat, go ahead and drop your link in here so everyone can head over there afterwards. That's where I'm going. T Green, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. T Green is one I've talked to on Discord a couple times. Great guy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Thank you all so much for helping me celebrate 1,000 subscribers tonight. Do I have another giveaway still? We better do this real quick. Thank you. Spencer Map literally just said, better do your last giveaway. There's one left. You're right. You are right, fine sir. Giveaway number 5. A Bourbinsane t-shirt. Either a logo t-shirt or the brand new 5-finger pour t-shirt. When 2 or 3 fingers just isn't enough. Let's think of a question. Let's think of a question. This is tough. This is tough. All right, this is gonna more come in for people who have watched my live streams, but I'll ask you a question about my personal life. So, Mrs. Bourbinsane and I have children. How many children do we have, and then what gender are they? I don't know if that's a tough question. I'm sure I've said it before, but How many children and what gender? First one on my screen. My screen, ladies and gentlemen. Spencer Mav again. 2 boys. You're correct, sir. Spencer Mav winning 2 giveaways. Oh, my God. Spencer Mav's getting a t-shirt. He's getting some samples. Oh, my goodness. Fantastic. Good work, buddy. Good work. Spencer Mav was first on my screen. THL answered too fast. Spencer Mav says give it to second place. Oh, that's very nice of you. That's very kind. Let's see who got second then, if that's the case. For my records, so I can go through this later. Captain Make It Happen. Got it. 2 boys. Captain Make It Happen. Got it. Captain, you already have my email and everything, so shoot me an email. Let me know which shirt you like and your size and everything, what color. Check out that Teespring and pick out whichever one you want. Let me know. We'll get it taken care of for you. I didn't hear what gender, lol. Nice. Nice. Honestly, though, thank you all, really, so much. Thank you for being a part of this milestone for me. I can't promise every live stream's going to have the extra videos and fun stuff like this, but we'll all hang out and chat and drink together. It'll be a great time, so thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you do head over and check out Kyle at Bourbon Blind with Matt Whiskey Crusaders. And I'm going to send you all out. We're going to do show you the journey again for those of you who missed it coming in. The journey from day 1 up till we reached our 1,000 subscriber goal. So cheers to all of you. Thank you so much for every one of you, for all the super chats tonight, for everyone who's just here watching, hanging out. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Honey, I know, I realize the baby is only 6 weeks away from coming, but I just want to start this channel. There's so many good whiskey tube people out there. I want to be a part of the community. Now's the time. I'll get way ahead on my videos. I'll have a whole stockpile ready to go. It's going to be great. Believe me. Trust me. It's not going to cost that much to start up. It's not, I promise. You know, I just got to get a cheap camera, cheap microphone. You know, that's going to be it. Nothing else really, so. Please. So that's what I did. What do you do when you want to start a whiskey channel? You go to Amazon. First thing we need is a good camera. This one looks good. Hey, is that the price on these? My gosh. Well, I am going to need extra batteries because I want to do on location stuff and I don't want to be dealing with a dead battery. Of course, you need good audio, so I'm going to have to find a microphone. You know, this one looks like it's probably pretty good. Well, this stuff's more expensive than I remember or what I think it's going to be. Gotta have a memory card too. I better get the biggest size. You never know what I need to record. Alright, let's see what it... Oh my god. So in the beginning, things were pretty rough. Most videos got almost no views, usually maybe a comment, maybe a like, sometimes a dislike, but can you really blame them? I mean, I wasn't very good. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. Welcome to Bourbinsane. Today, we are going to be reviewing Buffalo Trace Single Barrel Select. I mean, really? You're going to listen to that guy? You're going to want to watch his video? No. Coming up with a catchy phrase or sign-off was really important, and we went through some trials. Remember, it's not about the journey, it's about the destiny. Damn it. We're going to stay insane! Whiskey style? It's not about the people, it's about the whiskey you Can't be done. Can't do it. It's too much work. I don't have time. I know we're getting ready to head to the hospital right now, but I don't have a video ready to go for tomorrow. What am I going to do? These people count on me. Having a real full-time job, running a whiskey review channel, and being a full-time parent, that's like having 3 jobs. And the time constraints were really starting to get to me. Plus, it didn't help when some of the negative comments from people watching started to flow in. Yeah, I'm aware, Tom. I misspoke. Some days I would just be really down in the dumps. This is the dumbest decision I've ever made. I'm giving up.
That's it. I'm deleting them. I'm deleting the first 5-10 reviews I did. They're terrible.
Oh, God. This channel's going nowhere. I'm taking you with me, honey. That was a rough couple weeks. But luckily for me, I had supporters in the WhiskeyTube community. Scott rolled up on his noble steed and turned my whole outlook around.
He actually said he loves my channel. What a man.
There were some newcomers to the WhiskeyTube community, Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey She Wines. They'd never catch up to me in subscribers, though, if I have that much of a lead on them, would they? 2 weeks later, they caught up. Slowly but surely, the subscribers started to flow in, and I was able to reach one of my first goals.
I hit 500 subscribers today. 500. You know what that means. I gotta get challenge coins, gotta get glasses, I gotta get t-shirts. Oh my god, where do I start?
Whiskey reviews may seem like all fun and games, but honestly, it's a lot of hard work. But thank goodness I had a great community around me who picked me up.
Oh my gosh. You'll never guess what just happened. Honey, this guy named Jason, he has a channel called The Mash and Drum. He's huge. He's huge. He invited me on a live stream with him. Can you believe that? I'm going straight to the top! Oh my gosh. I just got invited to do a live stream with this guy named Bill, the Whiskey Dick. Yeah, that's his real channel name, the Whiskey Dick. He's got like 30,000 subscribers. I told you this was a good idea.
So I kept working hard, making videos, editing them. I always wanted to improve. Watching other people's channels, they did some amazing stuff. I wanted to be that good.
I really like the idea of these flying barrels and candies and fruits coming at me. Man, oh man, who would have thought whiskey glasses would be so popular? I wish I would have spelled Glencairn right.
Some nights were still more difficult than others. Many nights motivation would elude me. Some days I just want to give up, sit on the couch, watch some TV, and just kick back and do nothing. But 1,000 subscribers was so close now. I was getting towards my goal.
I can do it. Second wind. Incoming.
I kept up the twice-a-week videos, was consistent on my live streams, and eventually I was inching towards that 1,000 subscriber goal. And I wanted one more thing.
Honey, I'm running out of counter space. I really think it's time we build a whiskey room. I'll let you design it.
And build a whiskey room we did. Myself, Mrs. Bourbinsane, and a lot of help from family, we put together something incredible, and I couldn't be more proud of it.
In all seriousness though, guys, thank you so much to everybody in the whiskey community. Whiskey community is definitely one of the best communities on YouTube, anywhere, I think. Major shout out to everyone who subscribes to me, watches my videos, leaves a comment, likes them. Thank you so much. I couldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And a big special thank you to all the fellow whiskey tubers who inspired me, helped me along the way to get to where I am. I mean, there's too many to name. Jason the Mash and Drum, Scott from My Bourbon Journey, Kyle from Bourbon Blind, the Bourbon Junkies, the BJ Bros. We're going to be doing some more stuff with them soon, so keep an eye out. Of course, Bobby and Sam from My Whiskey She Wines, Bill the Whiskey Dick, Antonio from Whiskey Quest. The list just goes on and on. There's so many awesome whiskey tubers in this community, and I couldn't be more grateful to be a part of it. So just thank you so much to everyone, everyone involved, everyone who's here right now watching this. I really appreciate every one of you, and stay tuned. We're going to have more giveaways coming. Cheers to you.